Hello, YouTube. Yes, it is I, the random child you have been watching for... Well, honestly, I don't even know how long. You guys probably whatever. Today, I'm going to teach you losers how to play Madness Project Nexus the right way. First of all, play the goddamn tutorial, you idiot. But for those of you who don't want to play it, fine, do it for you. Interact. Punch. Shift plus mouse equals power punch. Alternatively, you can just hold the mouse one button. Alright, give me a sec. Oh, that clearly specified. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that clearly said punch, but you guys saw that. Yeah, whatever. Q to pick shit up. R to drop your crap. Blue circle equals death. Press E to kill. He has the same thing, but he can only do this after he does a rapid. Remember, you have to punch big boy enemies 5 times first, and then dodge whatever attack they flee, and then you can kill them. Ah yes, throwing shit. You do this when your guns are out of ammo, or when your Nexus plates are about to explode. That's really satisfying.
He wants to fight me!
That is self-explanatory blocking. Alternatively, if you have a melee weapon, you can do a perfect block, and that will lead to a counter. That's really self-explanatory. Running. You're gonna do this the whole game because you don't like walking. Pistol whip. It's like gun bashing in Modern Warfare. It does damage. It's basically, we auto-target the head. Normally if I shoot this up to my stick, now I shoot its side. These are grenades. I rebound my grenade button to F. It's faster. Dual wielding. In case you're wondering how the hell to use a melee weapon when you're dueling, this replaces your gun bash. You can press R to drop your melee weapon, or alternatively, you can throw it, but it doesn't work here. Right mouse steadies your gun so you can get more accuracy for bullets. Now then, let's go home to Sheriff.
That's whiskey.
I made an attempt. Now let's learn how to play Reload. If you've been following me for as long as I hope you have, then you should already know how this works. We're in Fallout, basically. Strength, endurance, dexterity, and tactics. This basically means strength. You can carry literally anything in one hand. Like this. Normally you can't hold that assault rifle in one hand, but high enough strength, you can. Endurance just means you can wear more armor, you heal faster, and that's basically it. It's really good. Dexterity is how fast you can move. The size of your attack bar means you take less bullets, and something about how fast you can pull out small crap, but we don't care about that. And tactics is just how much damage you do to attack bars and how much you gain back. Even the game says it. And I bet you're wondering what the hell are these. These are basically sub-attributes when you upgrade any of these. So, strength and endurance are for force, lethality is for strength and dexterity, critical is for strength and tactics, and you get the point. Force. Your punch does more damage. You take less recoil. A blunt weapon will get you the blue circle of death. You can swing the big ass weapon faster, and you ignore armor per punch. Here, with lethality, do more melee damage. You can throw shit fast and far, and you deal more damage to armor, so that's fun. Critical makes your unarmed attacks stun better. You do more crit damage, and your slashing weapons have a chance to stun. Amazing, right? You can stun someone without killing them with a katana. Athletics just means you run fast, you can block better, you can take a headshot without getting knocked on your ass, and you can punch really fast now. Strive affects how fast you can heal. Knockdown is how likely you are to knock down someone, and how quickly you can restabilize your shit after shooting. And this just means haha guns do more damage. I move faster while I walk and aim. You reload faster, and you can now shoot straight line better. And of course, let's not forget we have oranges, which basically means you get cool skills. Basically, massive. You can have 10 Corcus slots, and you can only invest in strength for endurance. I would not go up this dumbass build if I want to, but I have to now. And note, every single time you purchase a core skill, you get one of these babies. Except for acrobatics, because acrobatics suck. Unless you upgrade it to dodge 3, get tactical mastery, and become a god, but we're not doing that here. Now then, these are skill points. You earn them by the shitload, and you earn shitloads more if you beat a wave on the first try, especially if it's the first time doing it. Now, normally you can only invest into one of these trees, and each of them have their own special investments. For punching stuff, you can usually only invest in strength and endurance, and that still remains the case. For melee, you can only invest in tactics instead of endurance, but now this gets switched with endurance. Dexterity or tactics, this gets replaced with strength, and this gets replaced with endurance. And this gets replaced with, or actually, you don't get any attributes. Now then, let's try and get Gun Handler 3 as Saint Nick. Oh yeah.
Aye.
Buy crap. Let's see. I bet you're wondering what the hell do these numbers mean? These are all really self-explanatory, so I don't feel like I have to explain what any of them mean. If you don't know what they mean, that's your issue. Of course, then we have subtypes for melee weapons. Basically, slash. Haha, I cut your head. Now you're bleeding. Blunt. I hit you in the head and now you have a concussion. Occasionally you'll get oddball weapons like this, which burn. I mean, I literally don't have to explain any of these. These are all really self-explanatory. And besides, they only come in 2 flavors of just blunt or slash. I mean, this is shocky, but who cares? Nobody cares about shields. No one uses these in actual combat. Armor. Basically, it protect and it heavy. Sometimes it's come with stat bonuses. And sometimes they look really goofy.
Right.
Color shit. This is how I got my Santa trip. I was gonna go with this, but then I realized I have more white than red, and this doesn't really look right, so I went with this. And voila. Saint Nick's ready to kick some ass. First, gonna need those all-white gloves. There we go. You know it's not really right to have Santa packing heat, so we're just gonna give them the good old-fashioned seasoned beatings. Now in order for you to actually hear me, let me turn on the music. That should be good enough.
Chocks away, friend. Where are we flying?
Let's go. Hello, Jebediah. Oh yeah, head down here, you press space or right click, and voila, you get tips. Look through, these are actually pretty important. This is what we've on. Operates how many enemies on the stage. Every new card technician for you're allowed to summon in little helpers. And let me turn this down actually so you can hear me better over the violence. I think I just won the World Cup. Now do note, the enemy you face will dictate what stage you're on, or actually 0-1 round, what stage will dictate the enemies you face, but we do have some repeats every now and then, but basically we've got the foot soldier, the melee class, and the really annoying one. I just did a flip. Basically melee classes, they're not too bad, but be afraid of getting swarmed. They will hurt. Foot soldiers aren't that bad to deal with, also because they're just guns, and they attack on all the shots if they're high enough level. However, they will attempt to dodge yours with their own attack bar. Just use the little sweet spot here, and pop. Now, depending on what character you play as, you will have a different skill set with what type of combat you're more focused on. For example, here I'm supposed to be usually just good at punching, but I can also use guns and sword. Of course, my recoil control and semi-automatic fire rate is horrible because I've got the big fat sausage fingers.
Nice.
But those sausage fingers also allow me to have a vice grip on these weapons. And remember, throwing stuff into someone's head will hurt. And if it doesn't kill them, they'll wish it did. Oh, we got our first boss. He takes more damage than the usual crowd. You be aware. She will most likely progress on the first try. This one's one of the more painful mini bosses because of the arena he's in, more tight and condensed in the later stages. But just give him a good old kick to just give him a good old kick to the face and you should be fine, unless you blast off the orbit like you did just now. Once that happens, that means you are free to kill him.
Ace.
XP, how much money you get. the kills and how long it took you to do this. And from this point onwards, you can either re-equip or equip weapons, and now Santa's packing heat, or you can just forgo any type of weaponry and just move on to the next area. It's really your choice. If you haven't been detected in a stage, you can press E to just silently kill everyone. Really fun with masking against stealthy. So you're wondering, how do I prioritize what type of EXP I get on certain skills? Really simple. Method of execution is what EXP you will get. For example, if you wiped out this entire arena using guns, you will have an assload of ranged EXP. You know, however, you will always get a slight amount of acrobatics because, well, doing stuff like dodging is acrobatic. However, with a character like this, where you don't specialize in acrobatics, it's kind of more of a burden to make, especially with the new kind of rules. 5 times the fire you get for sting. Oh yes, power-ups. They already say what they do, so I don't need to explain a damn thing. Oh yes, and let's not forget, enemies can inflict music status effects, so when you hit that blue circle, that usually slows down. It makes you slower, and depending on the enemy type, they may on the execution on you deal character damage. Or they can just do that. Get out of here. Now normally, if I were any other class in the game, I would do a power attack, but because I am essentially the half mag that I just killed, I get to do a dash. And for some reason, I can jump really high. This is really funny when you go with the ragdoll. Just listen to those bones shatter. You get these for completing arenas on any difficulty that isn't tourist. Specifically, if you play on top, you get 2. And as you saw, you can destroy drones that appear when you revisit arena on endless. Or you can do a heist, and you get 3 per completion on tough or madness. I play on madness because it gives me higher EXP gain, even upon revisiting. Now, some things to know is that here, fighting enemies like the AAHW, they mostly specialize in one tactics. If you get overpowered, which is really easy and really common, you're not really gonna survive. So what you want to do is thin out the herd, and hopefully you should be fine. Focus on any melee units first, as they pose a bigger threat to you. A man with a sword can always be more dangerous than a man with a gun, depending on what you're supposed to do. It also doesn't really matter if you manage to up your tap far enough. Some of the ranged units aren't that easy to deal with. You can always do the type of execution of a unarmed character, because they will always practically do full attack force and max, allowing you to dump bullets. And enemies will occasionally stunlock you with melee, as right there. When that happens, mash, dodge, and eventually you'll get a combo break. When that happens, that just means congratulations. You managed to avoid getting stunlocked. Avoid getting hit by those red target shots, you just have to dodge. If you have to quick dodge, you can just do this once and then fall off. Although you can only go for 2 if it helps. Usually they'll just knock you down and that's it. Now you might recognize this guy from the main series. No, that's a mag agent. Now, as dictated in main animation, these fuckers are tanky. They take... I honestly feel like they take way too much punishment. Even one, that is rubbing his dice quicker. Oh god. Ow. The good thing is though, they attack so infrequently that you can heal enough just in between attacks that it'll just set you back to the HP you were at when he attacked you like 10 seconds ago. They're also really big, so they take a lot of area. If you're a ranged character and you didn't invest in melee, I feel sorry for you because these guys take forever to kill. And just like that, congratulations, you killed a mag agent, and you have even lost a corpus slot to him. Now after this, yes, the game said I could only do 3 waves, but if I press enter, I can move on, and it does it again. But enemies are now tougher. It doesn't mean like they take longer to kill, it means they deal more damage. It's not really noticeable though if you can just kill them fast enough. And at any time, you can press I, stop the action, and just look through your inventory. Do note, you won't be able to equip any weapons. It will only be at the end of the previous wave, or if you're in a special arena like Slaughter Time or Murder Room, it'll be at the beginning before you start the action. And here you can check your training to see how much EXP you need for each category. God, that's such a grind. And oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, almost maxed out on arm. Basically, the name of the game is grinding. If you have one skill tree focusing, you'll most likely have it maxed out about halfway through the murder room. That's usually whenever you max out something if you're just progressing to the main story, that's normal. So if you just have one interest in a specific area, just play as normal, just using that exclusively, and by the time you reach, Murder Room's Arena 6? Yeah, it's Arena 6. By the time you reach Arena 6, you should have it maxed out halfway through. Alternatively, you can do what I'm doing and head to a previous arena, do the endless waves, and just grind out whatever you need to grind out. You can also use it to just make money. Or in cases like this, you can do really funny things. Welcome to Madness Soccer. Oh, Jesus. Also, do be aware when you fall off the train, it'll be really inconsistent on whether or not you take damage or not. I don't know the cause of it either, it just happens. I wonder if I can jump down there. I cannot. And here's a little trick if you got heavy dash attack. Like everyone else, you can kick him off the train, and that's a boss done. I love the sound of dead crushed bones in the morning. No, let's get out of here. Oh yes, do be aware, upon pausing the game at any point, Phobos will mock you. You can just pause and read those if you want. I don't really buy stuff from this guy because he's basically dictated by RNG. I don't know, not a big fan of gambling for weapons. And for those of you who haven't watched any gameplay of this and are wondering what these are, that basically every time you beat the game, you get a permanent +1 to all your stats, and it stacks, so normally these would be at 5, but because I have 19 imprints, well, oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention, depending on what origin you pick, he'll have his own strengths and drawbacks, so in this case, normally these are supposed to be at 24. Your stats start for dexterity and tactics start really low, so don't expect any massive improvements. And these are basically stuck at what they're stuck at, so good luck.
Ah, I didn't know it was you. What are you buying?
Already? Goddamn. Let's see. Never been really much of a shotgun guy, mostly because how much of Enigma they were using the first game. Oh, this looks nice.
Is that all?
I wonder, can I do with it? Not yet. Okay, I still need to get Will advanced.
Off for a little stroll in the sky?
Well, I'm off to battle ghosts as Saint Nick. I hope you found this informative, and I swear to God I'm gonna kill someone if the audio doesn't go through properly this time. Alright, I'll see you chucklefucks in like, I don't know, tomorrow, a week. I don't know, I don't have a schedule. I just deal with school.